What's popping? Make sure you guys press the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button. And click that bell. Type done in the comment section once you do those things. It's your boy Icy. We back, man. We at a 54-cent drip. We got one more day in the month of February before we get into March and anticipating this upcoming bullish utility. You know what I'm saying? And people have been waiting on this for a while. Bullish, exciting, to say the least. These prices have been holding up pretty steady. I imagine it's going to be even more steady the closer we get to March or into the month of March. And once we get a hard date, I think the price is going to start rising up. Especially if it's a week's time. Like if we get a date tomorrow, and they say, yeah, it's going to be March the 6th or something like that. That's a lot of time to do marketing and anticipation for people to prepare themselves. Now, I want to briefly talk about some of the upcoming utility that most of us know about. Some of us may not. Because in the Telegram, people are still asking right now. I saw somebody ask, what is the reservoir today? You think I'm making it up? Go look in the Telegram. What is the reservoir? I'm like, wow. So people are still asking, what is drip, drop, draw? And I understand people are getting into this whole thing new. Everybody doesn't know about drip, so of course that's going to happen. It looks crazy when you see it though. So we're going to go over some drip, drop, draw information that we already know. And this looks good, man. And some stuff that I think should be implemented. But before we do that, we want to go ahead and hydrate as well. Now, we know that, well, some of you may not know, but 99% of the drip that goes into drip, drop, draw is going to be locked into the faucet. There was a recent post by one of the drip, drop, draw devs in Telegram. So if you're not in the Drips Telegram, I recommend you go there and you subscribe to that Telegram, because that's where I get most of my information from, as well as AMAs as well. So 99% of the drip is going to be locked up, which most people didn't know that because it wasn't thoroughly explained. I saw someone in the Telegram say, if people were going to win, could they sell the drip like right after? I think that would be defeating the point. I'm glad that that's not an option. If they're buying on the drip draw side, of course, people can still buy drip on the native decks, layer 1, and they can still buy on Pancake Swap. But doing that, they're missing out on potentially life-changing gains. They're missing out on potentially life-changing gains, or just enough to create another wallet. Like, it depends on how big these jackpots are, both small, medium, and large, because there's several different jackpots. And if you guys didn't know, there's also going to be the jackpots going off every 4 hours, which I believe that's at least 6 per day in a 24-hour cycle. So that's bullish as well. 75% of each dollar is going into the faucet. So you're going to get a slightly lower amount in your deposits, but the upside is you're supporting the ecosystem. And what I like is they're making it easy for the everyday person to support the ecosystem. It's almost like doing charity. Whether you make $5 an hour, whether you make $10 an hour, whether you make $20 an hour, maybe you make $50 an hour, you still can contribute at a decent level. So, or it's going back to the community or however it goes. So 75% of your dollar is going back into the faucet. That's if anybody who's buying via layer 2's drip, drop, draw, and with all the incentives that come with it on the reason why you would want to do that in the first place. And I believe it's 24% going into the jackpots or the draws. And out of that 24% that's going into the draws, people who win those draws, that percent goes into the faucet anyway. So either way it goes, going into the faucet. Hopefully I didn't make that confusing. 75% is going off GP. As soon as you buy, boom, off drip draw is going into the faucet. Let's just say you win. Let's say you did both. You bought it, 75% went into the faucet, and then you won. 25% of that dollar that you spent and everybody else goes into the jackpots. You win. When you claim, that goes into the faucet. So that's going to make it even more bullish. I'm going to try to make this video short, but I'm getting kind of excited. So you already know. It's a 10-minute video off top. So 99% is going into the faucet. That's light years improvement based on what we got right now. Because right now we pumping the price off speculation, off hype, off the news. But when we actually get stuff that people can see, people can measure, that's going to be crazy. And because you guys already know, it's sad, but it's 100% chance. You guys know the people are going to buy in when the price goes up. That's just going to happen. That's just how it goes. When somebody see it hit $1, people are going to buy in, but a lot of people are going to be on the fence because they think, oh, it might go back down. Once people see it hit $2, $3 up from, and guys like me making videos, oh yeah, we were just at 30 cents and now we're at $3. Like, who not going to buy in at that point? All the informed and trustworthy and believable people that invested at 23 cents. And of course you always regret it. And you wish you can go back, but you realize you can't. But it's a good feeling knowing that you up high. But even I'm like, damn, I should have got some. I should have. Ooh, that's what I said. I said, ooh, I should have got some more at 23 cents, man. But yeah, man. So, quick recap: 99% of drip bought through drip drop draw, which you're gonna have incentive to buy it through there, because if you about to put $100 in and you have a chance to win $1,000 worth of drip, $2,000 worth of drip, $5,000, whatever the number's gonna be, who not gonna take that chance? This is how I want some of you guys to think about it. No, I'd rather just go to layer 1 because I want to get whatever the percentage is and drip 80%, 90%, whatever the percent gonna be after the taxes. So you mean to tell me you'd rather do that than take a chance at getting 1,000 or 2,000 to 3,000 more drip? Somebody who just putting in for the first time. Yeah, I thought I was putting 100 drip in, but for some reason I got 1,000 drip. Yeah, that's just because you won a jackpot. You won a jackpot every 4 hours? Oh my God. 99% and 1%, for those who are wondering, goes into marketing. It's crazy, man. So let's go ahead and hydrate before I forget, because I feel like that's what's about to happen. There's some weird stuff still going on with my MetaMask. The screen keep freezing after I whatchamacallit. So let's see if it does that today. See if it does it today. So yeah, we got 260 drip. That's over 2 days worth. $140 that I could withdraw. And I'm gonna keep saying that because there are new people, who thinking, oh, these guys ain't making no money. I could have withdrawn. I think it's about to start raining. I could have withdrawn $140 right then and there. I could have did it right there. But like I keep telling people who be all up in my business, I'm trying to get a max account. And we are halfway there. We are halfway there. Let's go, man. We halfway there. And we 10,000 in claim. So once we reach, we're gonna be 20K. Or I think it might be more than that because of the however the well taxes start popping in. I think it pops in the first time at 10K of 5% or something like that. I got to go back and view that again. I think 5K, and then after 20K it's like 10%. I had to go back and look, but we're gonna see. It's looking like I'll be able to know for sure once this climbs up a little bit more. But let's just say this is 20K, this is 100K, so I got 80K worth of drip before the tax to move around. I'm still anticipating. My main focus is going to be I think it's going to be the auto battling game. I think that's where I'm going to lean towards as far as what I'm going to do with the drip. Bro, I thought this mic was on mute. I was about to be pissed. All right, so yeah. Now I want to talk about. Oh, we're already into 10 minutes. Oh my God. I want to talk about. I don't care, man. Cause I'm not re-recording this video again. I want to talk about what if we implemented a lucky compound draw. It could be every 4 hours. It could be once a day, or every 24 hours. But what if we had a jackpot just for people who compound? I think they might have this on EMP Money, or if not them, I think I heard about this somewhere. But if nobody got it, I think this would be a good idea. So for people who want to help out the system, maybe they don't have a lot to contribute. Maybe they don't have much to contribute at all as far as fresh capital, or even their own drip. But what if they could simply compound and become eligible for a bonus just from compounding? You can win a potential draw just from compounding. Even and then that could still come from the rollover, because we got, I believe it's 10% of the 24% or something like that gets rolled over. So it's jackpot rollover, 10% of every day's earnings. So I think it's tallied at the end of the cycle. So not every 4 hours, but at the end of 24 hours, whatever's the total daily accumulation, 10% of that rolls over. Or maybe they take 10% of every 4 hours or something like that. I think that'll be easier if they did 10% of every 4 hours, because it'll be easier to keep track of. But what if out of that 10% every 4 hours, 1% of that can go to the next compound? That'll be crazy. I don't know if that'll be too crazy, like as far as compensating a smaller positive action. But I haven't done that much math. So if for the engineers out there, and for people who is down to do this math, let me know if it's worth it to create a lucky compound bonus. And that's if it's not in there and they just didn't speak about it. But I don't know why they wouldn't, because that's so bullish. That should have been the first thing said. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's not in here. I think that's worth waiting on to inject if it's beneficial for the system. If it's not, if that's going to cause some type of, imbalance in the system, then it ain't worth it. But if it is, I think that's crazy. So now everybody got an incentive to do something. You buying in, you compounding or hydrating, you adding fresh capital. We got 10% that's going to roll over, and we also have a sacrifice bonus, a bonus just for sacrificing. It's a standalone bonus, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's separate from other bonuses. So the sacrifice bonus is going to give you a bonus amount of draws or tickets. I don't know if it's going to be tickets or draws or entries or something like that. And there's going to be the biggest sacrifice bonus is going to be its own thing. So for people who if it's beneficial for that person to sacrifice, I think it could be drip, BNB, or BUSD. Or it might just be drip. I'm not really 100% sure. 50% of the sacrifice will go towards the jackpot, and the other 50% is burned forever. Now, I believe it's burnt forever if the tax vault is always filled. So as long as the tax vault is filled, 50% goes into the jackpot, 50% is burned forever. So let's say we always got whatever the number is we need for a healthy tax vault. Let's say that number is always there. Or let's say not always there, but let's just say we're able to maintain that number sustainably. when people sacrifice via drip, drop, draw, 50% of that sacrifice is burned forever. Over time, with all these things added up, in my opinion, creates, this is like, so when I made that video, however long ago, and I said, oh, this is the pre-sale. I really meant that. That wasn't just clickbait. If I sound stupid, because I'm just like, well, I mean you stupid because you said that. I don't care. Because this, like, I think forex said this, or somebody else said it. This is like a whole new drip. Paraphrasing. Because the more I read all this, I probably read this stuff like 100 times. And the more I read it, I feel like I'm learning something different every time, even though it's not that many words. Just the comprehension aspect of it. So you mean to tell me people with liquid drip sitting in these wallets, they can say, you know what, let me take a portion of this, maybe buy in, take another portion of that, and sacrifice. It's just all about incentives. It's not just do it because we think it's the right thing to do. No. People got hella incentives. Because let's not forget about the 1% a day. Even though somebody just sold, and y'all making me look bad, man. Let's not forget about the 1% a day. So the stagnant drip, you do something with that, you get 1% of that. You got a chance, because you got so much, your chances increase so much of you winning and maximizing or multiplying your bag, so to speak, instead of BSing around and just, I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all. So you can take that drip, get 1% on it. You got 30K just sitting in your wallet for what? I'm trying to wait till it go. Now, I know there's going to be some people who going to wait no matter what. I be thinking about opportunity costs. For me, it don't make sense. That's why I would never do something like that. Because if you're waiting for 10 months at whatever price, and it's offering 1%, this ain't big. This ain't one of these other coins where you just got to wait, and that's pretty much the only option you really got, and sell at a certain point to maximize your gains. This situation is paying you 1% a day. So when the price go to $3, $4, $5, $1, whatever you want to call somebody, you'll never reach that. These are people who claim to be bullish as well, because everybody wants to sound smart. You gotta remember you're in DeFi. This is not a public school institution teaching you fake history. Never mind. I ain't want to get into that, man. I get worked up when I think about that, because people be coming to DeFi trying to apply lies into this system. It don't work like that, man. Y'all gotta get out of here with that. We don't care how good you talk. We don't care how many degrees. We don't care about none of that. Y'all already know how I feel about that. So instead of sitting there waiting and letting your drip just sit there, you could make 1% out of $5 or whatever the number is, and a chance at a bigger bag. This is about to be a real long video, because I'm not done. This about to be a long video, y'all. I'm not done. And a chance to multiply that bag times 2 to 3. So now you get 1% plus even more for X amount of time, instead of just saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell it for 200,000, whatever the number gonna be at whatever time, and then you out of the game. You'd rather be out of the game instead of having a consistent flow? I mean, I don't know. But maybe some people don't want to spend that time. They got other stuff they got to do. They don't want to keep checking the website. I get it. I understand. But the incentives, in my opinion, are very, very attractive. So we also have biggest depositor prize. And it could be with BNB or BUSD. You will receive an additional 20% tickets. So it is tickets. And this is to incentivize fresh capital, and to de-incentivize claiming and selling. So you're going to get 20% off the biggest deposit. So this is going to be a standalone bonus as well. So we're going to have the biggest We're gonna have the biggest burn by itself, the biggest depositor by itself. We're gonna jackpot rollover, which is gonna be 10% rolling over to the next day or the next jackpot or the next day's jackpot, however they want to however they're gonna set that up. They might divide it into 6 different ones. If it's gonna be the same day, every 4 hours, the same time, they might just take that 10% and divide it into 6 different jackpots or whatever, just to start that bad boy off. Okay, this jackpot is starting off at $2,000. Now every day, people don't have to wait. Okay, who's gonna be first? Who's gonna be the first one to deposit? Nobody has to wait, because as soon as the date starts at that time, we already know somebody looking at 5K drip. Oh, I got a chance to win 5K. All I gotta do is put this 1 BUSD in there. It'd be that simple. Your chances might be slim compared to somebody holding 30K liquid drip, but it's a possibility nonetheless. It's not like, hey, you have to enter this amount in to have a chance to win it. No, you can win with 1 BUSD. Worth of tickets. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting something, because I'm trying to go off what I remember. We can sacrifice burn. We got the biggest sacrifice. We got the biggest deposit. We got a whatchamacallit called. Oh, somebody just bought in. Let's go, man. Somebody just bought in live. Let's go, man. We gotta salute these guys, man. They not letting us go down like that. But it's a really long video. I don't care, man. I know people don't like it. I'm not gonna complain about something down like as far as watching a long video, but some people will. The video is too long. Did you hear what I was saying? I'm doing some of the work for you. Then you can go to Telegram and you can verify this information, aka do your own research. But if you want it in an audio format, the way that I get down, then here you go. So, and we locking up 99%. So for people who thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna be guys buying to get the jackpots and they're gonna sell the jackpot. Yeah, you're halfway right. They're gonna be selling 1% of that jackpot, son. That's what's gonna be happening, and that's what we want, because that's gonna boost the price. The person don't have to worry about, you know what, I sold and now I ain't got no more money because I didn't. Ooh, I almost said a word. I didn't messed up in another project. That happened to me personally, at least 20 times last year. I ain't jumping in the drip. Let me jump over here, and then I lose the money. I ain't about to DCA. Well, when the price was like $50 and all that, I was reluctant to DCA at those prices. I was DCAing, but I didn't start DCAing until it hit $7 comfortably. Like, I might buy 1 or 2 drip a week at $40, but that was a lot of money for me to instead of like jumping in something else. Cause I still could have did it, but I was jumping into all these minors and stuff where my money was stretching longer. But there's no excuse. You didn't have a chance at 20 cent, 40 cent, 50 cent, 70 cent, $1, $2, $3. Cause I jumped in a lot more at $3. It's gonna be zero excuses, man. So I don't know. I think that's it, man. Oh, and then forex. Next time I'm gonna have the screenshots up, because it's hard. I know it looked like I'm just making this stuff up. But you guys gotta go on the Telegram. The developer, I don't know. Is it Josh? I don't know if that's the main guy. I don't even know if that's his name. I apologize, that's not your name. I'm just throwing up memory. Oh, we've tied up the white paper. So the white paper gonna be bullish. I can't wait to read that, man. Because all this stuff I'm saying pretty much gonna be in the white paper. So in the white paper, we'll be able to read all this stuff out on video. It's gonna be more bullish for people who looking to participate. And it's done because we were waiting on the white. That's one of the things we were waiting on before we launch. Drip, drop, draw was set up to be on its own website, but that's open for soft FUD, regular FUD, and criticism, and a lack of trust and uncertainty. So now Drip Drop Draw's website is integrated in Drip Layer 2's website. That adds more trust. So now people can say, oh, the guy, we don't know this guy. Where's the audit at? And I also read that there's going to be a searching audit for Drip and Drip Drop Draw. layer 2. So I mean, what else do y'all want? We want to know his name. Like, come on, man, you don't want to make no money. It's all good though. It's all good. That stuff get annoying. That's why it's only so much of the Telegram I can handle. I try to scroll through there fast and just try to get little. I'll read like the first 3 words. If it sound bogus, I don't read it. I don't read the rest. Let's go ahead and do this. If you made it this far in the video, put type WAGMI. We all gonna make it. WAGMI. Type WAGMI. If you made it this far in the video, I just want to know who made it this far. So let's go ahead and do this. Just because I'm in the mood. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I forget. So don't come for me. You know what I'm saying? I come for the other guys first before you come for me. And plus, I'm trying to get my reflexes going so I can participate. And drip, drip, drop, drop, drop. Running from the law. I can't. I'm gonna get those lyrics right too. That's a hard song. Hold on. I hate leaving that up there. So yeah, man, we're getting it popping. You know what I'm saying? Let me scroll out so we can see this. YouTube, do not save this as a thumbnail. Y'all be I want to see. See, look at this, y'all. This look good. And y'all gonna see the bang. It's gonna be up to 60 some cent. Bang, back up to 70. All we need is another bullish AMA. And once we get that hard date, man, that's FYE. FYE, FYE. Once we get a hard date. So I feel like I'm leaving something out, but I think I got everything. Don't forget about my proposal. For any bosses out there who feel like, that's a good idea, I don't even care if y'all act like y'all made it up. I don't even care. Because I know I didn't make that up. But I haven't heard anybody talk about that, and I think that's worth at least bringing up. Somebody who got some pull, bring that up to forex and whoever needs to know. Lucky compound bonus. When I write my little my paper on why I think that's important, is because it's going to slow down minting. Remember, we also got the 50% burn from the biggest burn. Or I don't know, that might be burning in general to keep it real. Yeah, players can I think you can sacrifice drip by entering with drip, BNB, or BUSD. And it's going to give you a high bonus. So I think you can sacrifice no matter what. It don't have to be just the biggest person. So we got sacrifices that's going to burn that drip, man. And as long as we got something in the tax vault that's sustainable, that drip is going to that burn is going to act as a real burn. The only way it won't act as a real burn is if we start minting again. So we got burns coming. We got sacrifices coming. We got jackpots coming. Price appreciation. Like we got sustainability from these utilities. I don't know how I'm going to get in. You don't even have to jump in Coinbase. You don't have to play around with crypto.com like myself. You have to play around with gift cards and do all this stuff. Why? Because we got fiat on ramp coming. Up to $2,000 with no KYC. Oh, y'all didn't know that? Yes, you can buy up to $2,000 worth of drip in one go with no KYC. Can I do more? Yes, you can do more. You're going to pay more tax. And guess what? That benefits the system. So it's not like you paying tax and it's going to the developer fee. Like, I don't think some of you guys understand how bullish that. I appreciate that because I jumped in a lot of projects last year. Dev fees 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%, 10%. And I just go to their pocket, man. That don't go back to us or to the community. This is, man, I'm so happy I jumped into this last year. It'll be a 4 year for me in about 4 days. 3 days. I hit my 1 year, whatchamacallit. So yeah, it's going to be a long video, but I'm going to have another long video like this or stream, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to have another one once we get that hard date. You know what I'm saying? So every time I feel like I'm going to end this video, I keep thinking about something else. But I'm serious about that. Let me know. Please type in the comment because y'all be type in the comment section. Don't let the robots win. Anybody pretending to be me obviously ain't me. You know what I'm saying? What else? think that's it. But yeah, we're gonna be on the official website, so there ain't gonna be no standalone dark web looking stuff. We just gonna have a tab. You click over it, you boom. You wanna. I hope they got a cascading entry when you click on the tab or something that just look like, oh my god, this is bullish. I hope they got that. But yeah, I'm serious about that compound thing because I think that'll get a lot of people excited. Them doom graphs is gonna look totally different because people are gonna be thinking like, man, it's gonna take me 200 days to get to max account. It's gonna take me 400 days to get to the max. What if you win 1,000 drip? That's gonna curve your time. That's gonna be a lot of incentives for smaller bags and medium bags. Yeah, I got 5,000 drip, but it'd be real nice if I win that 5,000 drip jackpot. We need, so I think having a compound is bullish. I think that's bullish. I didn't start talking about that till about 10 minutes in, so we might miss it. I think I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna bring it up on another video. But I promise you, if I hear somebody say this on another video, I swear to God, you know what I'm saying? Y'all act like y'all ain't watching me, because I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Most influential, yeah, I said it. It's your boy Icy. Like, comment, and subscribe to that like button. I'll see you guys on the next one.